Hey everyone, I'm PJ Aranyador from Iloilo City. We welcome you to the University of Santo Tomas College of Tourism and Hospitality Management on its project Sanlahi, which is the rise of Filipino regional cuisine. Today, I'm going to show you how to prepare and cook the Ilonggo Binakol and Tinoom, which are heritage heirloom food from the province. We are here at Wawa PJ Aranyador Heritage Restaurant, which is Iloilo's first slow food restaurant, and we feature on the indigenous heirloom food from Iloilo. And I'm a designer by profession, but my family comes from a family of cooks from the Reyes clan, Aristocrat and Mamacita, who are my relatives. Today, we will show you how to prepare and cook Iloilo Binakol and Tinoom. This is a heirloom recipe which is going to be cooked in bamboo poles and banana leaves and in earthenware. I will show you the preparation as well as its presentation. Iloilo Binakol is cooked from home-grown or country chicken, which is a soup basically with local ingredients, and it's cooked in earthenware as well as in bamboo. Okay. The flavor comes from shrimp paste, which is going to be cooked as well in earthenware. Now we are going to show you the preparation of Iloilo chicken binakol. So we have a native chicken here that are already pre-sliced. So the first thing is we have to beat the chicken to make it softer. So you just need a mortar, to beat it. So if you like, you can also use battle. Yeah, you roll the battle because in the province this is also what they do. It's just like a traditional way to use whatever you have. No? And you can also pound the chicken using the back of your knife, so that the flavor will go. So the bones you can break so that the flavor it will go to the soup later. So I have done that, and it's all set. Next, we prepare the flavor. Like in most Ilonggo dishes, our iconic bok choy, we use shrimp paste. We call it Ilonggo ginamos as a flavor. So what we're going to do is to cook it Tinoom style. So we either use a small earthenware or just cook it directly to the charcoal. My mother used to teach me how to prepare this when I was younger. So you just make a pouch, and then you need to just get your just a little, maybe just 1 teaspoon, and put it in the banana leaf and seal it. The banana leaf will give it extra flavor. So then just cover it, and you just cook it in charcoal. So the other way is you have your banana leaf, which is what the farmers are doing when they are in the farm. They just put it in the shrimp paste. They just put it in banana leaf, and then you just fold it, and you can put it on charcoal. So by putting it in charcoal, the shrimp paste is going to be cooked, and it gives it a lift in flavor. So we just let it cook there. So tinoom in Iloilo is basically a dish that is cooked in banana leaves, no? So basically, you don't even need utensils or cooking utensils. Just the banana leaves itself will help you cook the whatever, no? It can be dried shrimps or fresh little fish, or even vegetables like mushrooms. So I think this is already cooked. Huh? It smells good. It really enhances the flavor. This is going to be used as our flavoring. The origin of shrimp paste, as we have discovered, is really from China. So, but I think because we're not using any artificial ingredients, that's the secret of heirloom and regional cuisines all over the Philippines, because these are rural. So there's nothing commercial like flavoring that will that we use in the flavor. So I think it's done. So it smells very good, and the shrimp paste is already cooked. So it smells very, very good. With the banana leaf, we're ready to mix the flavor. Now we're ready to cook our Iloilo binakol. First, we just have to get our earthenware and put our chicken into the banana leaves, no? So we just put our chicken there, no? So and then make a pouch and put here, no? So we put it inside the earthenware, and then you put only half of what you have prepared here. So maybe just few, not all, because we will reserve that for the bamboo. Just pick up each one, and we put that there. No? Peppercorns, your ginger, your garlic, and then we also put our souring agent. So I'll use our leaves. Just get some, put it over. It's just layering. No? And then, of course, I put just a little of the shrimp paste. I put it here, and then just little rock salt. And then I put my coconut water. If you don't have coconut water, just use your regular water, and then you seal it. Usually we seal it with using a straw, no? So the straw, you just we're using raffia, and then you just tie that together so that the flavor is sealed within the banana leaves. The purpose of the banana leaves is it gives it an extra flavor and traps the flavor within the banana leaves. And then cover it, and then you can now put it in your charcoal. So let it boil there until it's cooked, maybe 20 minutes until it's cooked. But usually that's only half cooked, because the rest of the cooking will be done in bamboo. After 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the age of the chicken, it must be ready. Now it smells good. I can smell the spices. So I'll take it off from the charcoal. Be careful, it's hot. And then we put it on our likin. Our likin is made from patadyong, a handloom textile from Iloilo. It acts as a liner. No? So it smells good. And it's ready to be transferred on the bamboo pole. Now we're ready to transfer the chicken into the bamboo pole. We cooked it primarily because the bamboo may not be able to really thoroughly cook the chicken. Although in the rural areas, they usually just cook everything in bamboo, but that will take time. No? So while we cook this in our modern homes, I advise that you pre-cook the chicken. The bamboo pole is generally to give it a sense of another taste of level because the bamboo pole has to be green. So I'm ready to transfer it in the bamboo pole, and we just open the banana leaves and layer the chicken. No? So here it's cooked. It smells good. It has that lemongrass, very earthy flavor. Because also the native chicken is basically it's only herbs and natural food. Then you just layer. So you can put your tomatoes, you can put your onions, a little garlic, a little ginger, and then you layer again. Put again your chicken. The chicken is usually tender when it's cooked slowly, not too fast. And then again, just layer. And don't forget to put your souring agent. So souring leaves, I put some. This is really salty. So you just put only a little. The best is to slice it a bit, to just give it a little sourness. And then finish it off. Some more layer of chicken. And of course, I usually put the lemongrass in the middle. The lemongrass is the best ingredient that neutralizes the chicken. Some, they remove the skin of the chicken because it makes less fatty. And we have the sili. I usually cut it because if you don't want it spicy, you just cut the end, or you cut it twice. So I'll cut it twice because I personally like it spicy, especially with plain rice. That spiciness is really makes the dish very delicious. And don't forget to use peppercorn. With peppercorn, what I would advise is also to pound it. Just mince it with your so that it's and then just drop it there. And finally, we put our more coconut water, or your so the best is just a little, to mix. But of course, don't forget to put the juice, or the soup rather, from your and pour it over. So, but the coconut water there will give it an extra flavor. So, and finally, we put a little fish, just a little of fish sauce, and a little salt. So, and then what I do is I cover it with banana leaves, and just like this, put it there, and shake it gently. Shake it gently so that the flavor mixes. And then from there, you can taste it, no? If it's just right. So I put a little salt, just a pinch of salt, so that you can, because it's already like earlier we mix it, but I want it a little bit salty because Filipino food is usually salty. Now I'm ready. I'm ready to cook the bamboo pole, and the chicken. And you just have to wrap the. So you get your banana leaves. Make sure it has 2 layers, no? So make 2 layers of 2 layers and wrap it. Close it, and then again you string it with your raffia. If you don't have raffia, use buri, no, or abaca. And in the province or in the rural areas, they just roll it like that, no? They don't really tie it, so roll it like that, and then you're okay. So that will seal the. It's like we have a Filipino or Ilonggo dish we call the papitik. No, the chicken is trapped in a bamboo pole so that the flavor is enhanced and it's within the earthenware. So we're ready. We're ready. So our chicken is here. It's warm. It's nice. So now we prepare our charcoal and make sure that the charcoal is really. I'll put some more here so that you have the heat, no? And then we're ready. So I'll just remove this so that you will see properly. And then we put the over charcoal. So make sure this is tilted, no? So because otherwise the soup will spill over. So we just put charcoal around it. In some rural areas, they really fill up an entire ground. It's you dig a hole and then you put the charcoal there, almost like 4-6 inches. You dig a hole in the ground and you put your bamboo and bury it in the charcoal. No? Just make sure it's shallow so that there's oxygen for your charcoal. So it smells good. A charcoal cooked food is always good because it's slow cooking. That science says that slow cooking is the best food for health because fast food, which is fast cooking, is very heavy for our liver. No? So that's why I think in the provinces, most of our old folks live longer because the way they prepare food is longer, or we call it slower. No? So Wawa restaurant was founded 5 years ago in honor of my mother. Wawa in Ilonggo means grandmother, and it's endearment for her. I used to own a restaurant in Boracay because I have my business there as well, and I moved the restaurant here in Iloilo because the city is also a culinary center, and we offer a lot of Ilonggo food that is really rural and provincial. I'll fan it so that it will have more fire, more heat. Iloilo cuisine is heavily influenced by Spanish cuisine because it's the last bastion of Spain empire in Asia. So the Chinese cuisine is that the Spaniards found out that there were so many Chinese even before the Spaniards arrived in Iloilo. The indigenous, we have basically three kinds of cuisine. The montaña or the mountains, in the hinterlands, the upper land, which is usually just very basic vegetables and wild animals. And then the lowland, which is basically also plenty of rice, and then the coastal, which is of course uses this. So these three regions in Iloilo, the mountains, the lowland, and the coastal have different dishes to offer. Iloilo heritage cuisine is very important for me because it tells where we come from and where we are going. It is our heritage when we enjoy what our ancestors enjoyed in the past. Basically will give us a sense of place, a sense of origin, a sense of who we are. Iloilo, the Spanish heritage food is like paella, bindongo, mundongo, calderetas. And for the Chinese, we have bok choy, pancit molo, and the indigenous that includes the binakol, tinuom, and many others. So it's very important that we enjoy our local cuisine, also to support our farmers and our local livelihood. We promote Philippine cuisine by enjoying them first. I think the most important is that we serve it in our homes. Let the children enjoy them, because in this modern world that we worship the word busy, our kids usually enjoy only fast food. So we promote it by enjoying it and consuming it and sharing it with everyone. And I think that's the best way. Even if we occasionally think about local food as a healthier food, because you know what you are putting in there. Like binakol has no artificial ingredients. It has no MSG. It has no enhancer. It's just cooked naturally and slowly, which is health-wise is very good for our body. Okay, we're ready and it's cooked. Now we're going to serve and enjoy Iloilo binakol. So you need a bowl, of course, and if you can cover it, you will also keep it piping hot to serve your guests. So be careful, it's very warm. So and then so maybe you can use also a fresh banana leaf just to cover it, just to make sure. And we remove the pie and then remove the banana. Very good, because I can smell the flavor. So we then just pour it over. So that's the soup, and then just put the chicken. All right, so wow, it's delicious. It looks nice, and it's very inviting. Makaon kita kay manamit in English. It means that's it, because it's very delicious. Try it. It's our specialty. Ooh, it's hot, but it smells very good, and certainly it tastes very good. Nobody can beat heirloom and local culinary.